Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome back to Islam on the Block. It's your brother Abu Amir. I want to briefly go over some of the protocol for health in general and fitness. The most important thing is to start some action. And this can be something as simple as waking up in the morning, brush your teeth after you make your salah, then you put your shoes on and you walk around the block. Of course, if you're a male, then this will be when you get back from the masjid. With Salatul Fajr, you will not go back in the house and go back to sleep. You will walk around the block. Start off with once. You can increase it to twice, 3 times. This in mind, when people get into trying to become healthier, you don't have to go out and get a gym membership. You don't have to get new sweats, new apparel, new shoes. You can just start exactly where you are at that particular time. Start in the room, doing some push-ups, doing some body squats, whatever it is, just start the motion off. The saying is very true when they say, what you do not use, you will lose. And this, of course, includes your ability to move, your ability to bend over, your ability to pick up something of any weight. If you don't use these muscles, then you're not giving your brain the signal that they need to be there. So they will leave you. They're finding out now exactly how important this is as we age in life. And we understand now that there's no such thing as you getting old and you have to be weak. You have to sit down. You have to take your place on the porch. No. As a matter of fact, my grandfather at 92 years old, I live in an area in Los Angeles where there's lots of steep hills around the houses. He used to walk around the whole neighborhood for 1 or 2 hours on a daily basis at 92 years old, speaking to everybody that he sees. We also understand that some of the Sahaba, Ridwanullah alayhim, they would fight in jihad into their 70s. And as we understand, there is no time out in jihad. There's no stop fighting me and let me rest and then we'll start fighting again. So you need to understand that you need to be in good physical condition at all times. There's no excuse to accept anything other than that. But it starts off with something very simple and then you gradually build it up. Today, just very briefly, I want to talk about the things that are absolutely essential protocol. Number 1 is sleep. If you don't go to bed at a decent hour, if you don't get a decent amount of sleep, then the battery in your body will not recharge and you'll not be able to function properly. Just because you do it doesn't mean that it's good for you. And it doesn't mean that one day it won't catch up to you. Number 1 is sleep. Number 2 is hydration. Hydration is extremely important. People think because they go throughout the day and they drink these little fizzy drinks and coffee and tea and things, and they don't become really thirsty, that their body doesn't need to be hydrated. Again, when you go to the restroom, if your urine is a dark yellow, then this is an issue. It doesn't need to be like that. Should not be like that. And this requires you drinking 6 to 8 glasses of water on a daily basis. And if you miss a day here or there, then this won't hurt you. But it needs to be consistent. Your sleep pattern needs to be consistent. Your hydration pattern needs to be consistent. Thirdly is your diet. People don't understand how important the diet is. And when I say important, it's not just what you eat. It's when you eat it. You have to understand that the human body is extremely intelligent. If your body does not have a pattern, I get up in the morning and I eat breakfast. When you don't have breakfast, your body is on starvation mode. It's on preservation mode. Okay? Then it's waiting on its next meal. If every single day you eat at a different time all over the place, your body has no idea when it's going to be able to grab the nutrition that it needs in order to survive, in order for your organs and your body and your heart and your brain to function at an optimal level. But mark my words, if you get up every single day and you eat breakfast at the same time, you have some type of snack or smoothie or protein drink at the same time every day. You have your lunch or your late meal at the same time every day. After some time, you'll understand how your body is able to function at an optimal level because it knows that at 5 o'clock every day, it will be able to get some nutrition. So the nutrition that you put in at 12 o'clock or 11 o'clock, it can spin that. And when it spins that, it's going to send all of those vitamins and proteins in the necessary areas. This is extremely important. Last but not least is your supplements. We should understand in today's day and time, the way people eat, it is literally impossible to have all of the vitamins and nutrients and protein value that you need from food alone. Up to the meat products, the potatoes, the vegetables, the fruits, they do not have the same vitamin and nutritional value as before. Fruits are being grown out of season. Livestock is being fed and slaughtered at a rate where it doesn't even have time to mature. And as we know, Islam has regulation concerning these things and the slaughtering of the animals and the way they're kept and the way that they're fed. So these things, these four things, your sleep, your hydration, your diet, and your supplements, these things need to be consistent, and there needs to be a pattern so that the body becomes used to that pattern. And as you go along, when you start taking your vitamins, you start off slowly. When you start exercising, you start that process slowly. Even when you hydrate the body, you start that slowly. You don't go the first day and drink 8 glasses of water if you're not used to drinking 8 glasses of water. It's not only is it going to run through you, but you could possibly damage your bladder, okay, and your urinary tract, because you're putting too much into your body. But your system will adjust to that. So if you're not used to drinking water, then the first day you drink 2 glasses with intention, not just haphazardly, with intention. The next 2 days, you drink 3 glasses. The next 2 days after that, you drink 4 glasses, and so on until you can limit yourself throughout the day and have minimum of 8 glasses of water. And you'll find that your body will not use the restroom all the time. Your body will be able to hold that water that it needs and release that water that it doesn't need. And this allows for proper purification and hydration of the body. This is very important. And this applies to the food in a timely basis, as well as the sleep in a timely basis. The body knows when the sleep's coming. It's preparing itself before the sleep. It's used to getting it at 9:30, 10 o'clock. It's preparing itself. So when you close your eyes and go to sleep, it grabs all of the regeneration that it needs to fulfill your next day's activities. Inshallah ta'ala, we'll follow with some more. Wa sallallahu ala nabiyyina Muhammad. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.